There's something about her energy that doesn't make sense. You didn't touch her. You didn't flirt. You didn't eventrate. But something in the air between you feels like a secret. She's not Redito tell. She's not obvious. She won't confess. Shadows. Want you to now exactly, not yet? But she does want you to feel it. And here's the paradox. The more she likes you, the more she hides it. Why? Because the Menine attraction is loud. It's not direct. It's not declared. It's leaked in stolen glances and sudden laughter. Fade Evan. Shadow scent, understand and hesitations that feel out of place and way. She lingers near you long after the moment has passed. It's the micro behaviors, the unconscious little things kind of clues that don't show up unless you're paying attention, but most men don't see them. They're too focused in getting a number or a reaction. They rush through moments instead, offing them. They chase words instead off reading energy, and they walk right past desire that was standing to way. Nothing but you're not. Most men you are here because you're ready tosh upon something else. Not your musculous net, your pickup lines. It's your awareness ability to move through a room and feel when a woman's energy shifts tosens. When her nervous system is reacting to your presence, to notice when our body language is saying everything her lips won't, because the truth is we a woman is into you. She almost never says it. She expresses through subtle gestures, passive actions, sand hidden patterns. And if you don't know what those look like, you'll keep wondering if she ever liked you at Albet. Once you do once, you can recognize it. Code women use to master arousal. Never doubt it again. In this video, I'm going to give you atrial signs a woman is secretly into you, not ones you find in cliché dating gadvis. Not the ones that only apply in high school or clubs, but the kind of subtle, almost invisible cues that only.com grounded Stoic man can perceive. B. Case. That's the man. Women up and up tough one who doesn't need toast if she's interested because hell already sees they're written all over her. Let's begin. Welcome to Stoic Paradox Aspes for Menno. No longer beg the world to notice him but choose instead to understand it because here's the truth, few men. Reaver told attraction isn't about chasing, it's about seeing and Mosman. I've been taught all the wrong things they're told to perform toinpris to ask her out. When horror prive their worth, they're told to look for the loud signs playful punch, thebig laugh, the bold flirtation. Bother's the problem. The feminine early communicates through volume. She communicates through subtlety, through intuition, through signals so delicate. They're often mistaken for coincidental and send you a message saying, wanu. She won't blurt out, I can't stop thinking about you. No, instead she'll show it. In micro moments, it's the way her voice changes when you walk in the way. She finds excuses to stand near youthway. She laughs just a little too long. Even when what you said wasn't that funny, and yet 99% of men miss it not buck. They're weak, but because they're distracted, they're looking at her lip swan. They should be watching her zinkthor, waiting for permission. When all they need is perception, a high-value man, a stoic man, doesn't ask if she likes him, sees that she does not because she said it, but because her body. Already did you see desire isn't always loud, in fact deeper. It runs the quieter it becomes it comes. Through in her nervous energy and the way she remembers something Smalu said 2 weeks ago in the way Schellinger's at the end of a conversation foping, you'll say something more. Even when she doesn't know what the truth is when a woman is into you, she hides it not to play games, but because of vulnerability. Real, raw, femininal ear. Astrifying she wants to seen, but only Beathman, who seats without needing to bettled. She wants to chosen, but only by the man's presence makes her feel safe enough. Sold thoughts why today's lesson isn't about pick tactics. It's not about clever lines or external tricks. It's about treating feminine energy with emotional intelligence, stillness, and clarity. It's about slowing down in not to observe and grounded enough to receive. Because when you can do that, you unlock an entire world of familidesia that most men will never ever access. So, in this video, reveal theite, quiet, often overlooked things women do when they're into you. Not with the eye, say, but what their presence confesses. In silence best, the masculine doesn't dominate it moment. It anchors it. And when your presence makes her feel safe, calm, and seen, give herself permission to feel what she's been hiding all along. The only question is, will you be think man who sees it? Let's begin. Sign number 1. She lingers in your presence when the moment shoulder ready, be over the converse. The Rio Santo stay has passed. People around her are starting to drift away, but Shadowsent. She should have left. She knows it, but her feet remain planted. Her smile holds her gaze. Linger stretches. The final seconds like they mean something, and they do. This is no longer small talk. It's emotional longevity. She doesn't want to leave not because of what you said, but because awful she feels when she's near you. That subtle calm, that steady presence, that quiet electricity, she can't explain. It's not about logic. It's about comfort chemistry. And that whisper in her chest that says, don't walk away from this. Yep, she's into you. She won't always move closer. She just stopped moving. Away number 2, she recites your words from memory without realizing it. You have spoke once, maybe casually, maybe offhand, but to her, it wasn't casual, share remembered weeks past, and then out off no hair, she referenced it, not just that fact, but the way you said it, the 10th essence. The energy behind it, did you ever fix that? Motorcycle, you still listening to that weird band remembered what? You said about your dad, it stuck with me. This isn't memory, this isomotional bookmarking. It's her subconscious. Tagging you with emotional value, it means you didn't just pass through her ears, you left an impression her emotional world. When a woman remembers your words, it's because she's big on weaving you into her internal narrative, and that is intimacy in its surliest form. Sign number 3 is nervous, but only around you. She's composed with others. Articulate, smooth, relaxed, but with you, her word strip, her hands fidget wander. She laughs more than usual, and sometimes for nor you didn't do anything, you didn't try tobe funny. You didn't tease or pressure, and yet she's unraveling slitly botifully. Because nervousness is with a pens, when just attraction collides with uncertainty hand. A woman is drawn to you, but unsure how to contain it. Urbity does that talking even, while Herman pretends everything's fine. Vegriata's sign, she is into you. It's not confidence, it's the cracks in her composure. The place where her mask starts to slip and you glimpse the storm banneth her calm down market. Don't fix it. Just hold your presence steady, Beckos. That's what makes her fall. Even deeper sign number 4, her eyes. Speak first and they always come. Back, Cheetos, look at you. She returns to you. Sheskins the room, then back to the room, then back to you again. It's almost invisible unless you know what touch for. A woman who's into you will keep checking in with her eyes because he har. Attraction needs confirmation. Best part of her wants you to not 7. If she's terrified that you will her gaze, her pulse, and the second look. Theon that lingers a fraction longer istic confession. Don't stare her down. Don't corner her with intensity. Just hold her. Gaze calmly and watch with array start to say when her words galent. Bakas. When a woman's into I speak more honestly. Then her voice ever will sign number 5, her rhythm become us hears, and she doesn't even realize it to lean against thou. Moments later, she shifts to Maku. You speak slowly, and she slows down to you. Take a sip of your drink and Satos. This isn't mimicry, it's resonance, her nerve system is syncing with yours because the feminine crovice regulation, safety, masculine revity, and when a woman mirrors a cue, it means you've become the emotional anchor in the space. It means your calm isn't just. Notice that it's absorbed shadow scent, needs you to entertain her, shed you sneeze to breathe. A better around you to feel like her world makes more sense in your presence. And when thathapones, she'll mirror you not. Back she wins to impress, but because she is starting to trust sin. Number 6 crosses your path again and again and again. If you bump into her twice in 1 week, if you see her at places she never used to go, she's just here again. She says, "Oh hey, fancy seeing you?" But look in her eyes says, "I was hoping you'd." Notice, a woman won't oasis. Booch will orbit. Find ways to be close enough to feel your gravity without ever admitting she lined herself the way. When she's secretly into you, she puts herself in proximity not to beg for attention. BH give you the opportunity to engage I if you're Menina. To see it coincidence fidesquically in attraction when she keeps sappuring where you are, she's not lost just already. Circling sign numbers of Venge plays with you, then softens like shedn't. Mean it, she teases, she throws a quick jab, she pokes fun at sathing you said, but then almost instantly shesmills. Her voice softens, her eyes grow warm, and she says something kind, just in case you took if wrong way this isn't just. Flirtation, it's her. Defenso mechanism, testing your strength, she's seeing. If you'll crack under pressure or stay composed, chew to know, can you handle her energy? Can you remain unshaken without need in tow? Don't mean attend when you pass that test, one you're main grounded in ease. That's when she melts, because she is not looking for Somion to fight either. She's looking for someone strong enough that shadow sent. Have to sign number 8. She trees to impress you, but pretends not ta shows up, dressed slightly different around. You mentions a new accompaniment, Chalmist accidentally talks about something meaningful she's working on, but shrinks it down like it's no big deal. That's not arrogance. That's a self-reveal. She's putting herself on display, but subtly she wants Sue to see her. Not just her beauty, brother Herdip, her character, her street. Because when a woman is you, she doesn't want to be rest for her body. She wants to be admired by someone who sees beneath the surface. The question isn't, is she showing off? The question is, what part of herself is she hoping you'll notice first? Because that's the part of her already reaching for your attention. If you recognized even one of these signs lit, me tell you something few men ever hear. You're already ahead off the curve. Because most men are too reactive, focused on getting a response to ever nice. What's quietly being offered to them in silence. But you've chosen awareness over desperation, observation over assumption, stoic clarity over emotional chaos. And that, my friend, is mark of a man. She can't ignore Becco's. Here is the brutal truth. A woman doesn't need you to chase her. She needs you to understand her natto, impress her, but to feel her subtle cues without her needing to explain them. Not to flood her with attention, but to remain calm while she gives you that sign y'all too. Lead, and if you want Tabkamath kind of man, Coot doesn't wonder if she likes him but can already see it in her eyes. Then stay with this Janelle at Hold Stoic. We don't teach tricks. We teach vision, stillness, emotional mastery. The kind of masculinity that makes Omen feel more seen in known silent glance than she's ever felt in 1,000 conversations. Though if that speaks to something inside, subscribe now, like this video to keep I 10 your rotation, and comment below. Which of these 8 signs have Obu? We saw it all. Experience with that, realizing what T meant. Until now, this is more than attraction. It's a practice. A way off seeing a stoic way. A thriving where every moment holds meaning and every quiet gesture reveals the truth. Until next time. Stay calm, stay grounded, and let the world come to you. This is Old Stoic and the hour exactly where you